if you had a daughter, would you prefer your daughter to have a body count of 1 or a body count of 100?
I do have a daughter.
Okay. So would you want 100 penises in and outside your daughter?
Well, they
or just one?
Since my daughter is 5, I would rather you
when
not
she's
say that.
when she's of age. That's what I'm talking about.
Rest.
Right, but no, I wouldn't, but I also
Okay, so the reason why you wouldn't, that means body count matters. Think about it, right? Let's have a logical conversation. The question is, does body count matter? You said no. I wouldn't
No, I
care.
said
You said I wouldn't care if someone had another woman had a higher body count. It doesn't matter. So I'm saying that if your daughter, right, would you prefer her to have 100 bodies or one body? You said no. You would prefer her to have one body. So that means that it does matter. Do you concede?
No, I would prefer my daughter to have one partner because I know how important it is. But if
All
she
because
goes
you said
out-
because. Once you say because, it matters. Once you
So
say
it
the
does
word
matter.
because, that means that it matters. You get it?
No, I'm saying to me it doesn't matter. To my daughter, that's the only woman
No.
I care about.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying like
So-
me, I don't care how many guys these girls have slept with. I'm not gonna like look at them any different. For my daughter specifically,
It does matter.
for my daughter specifically,
It matters. If it matters for your daughter, right?
Right.
Wouldn't you want, you would say that you are a caring individual.
Yeah.
Right? And you are empathetic individual.
Yeah.
And for the reasons that it matters for your daughter, due to X, Y, Z, those reasons that you would prefer your daughter to have a one body count over 100 bodies, right? They're good moral reasons to it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So since you're an empathetic woman, that means that you can empathize with people, right? And you are a caring woman.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that the caring woman would also care about other people and they would want what's best for their daughter, for other people's daughters too?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel like
That's the gotcha. That's the gotcha.
Actually,
That's the
well,
gotcha.
no, the
And
reason
now
I
for my
paused
next
is
trick.
because I was gonna say I actually don't care because that's
Wait, what?
because like
Okay,
I'm
let me ask
saying-
you. This is a question about what it gets even more deeper than what you're thinking. I think morality is objective, right? You're saying that morality is subjective.
No.
Okay, so if you don't believe that morality is subjective and you believe that morality is objective, I believe you said you're a Christian, right? You believe in Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
So then that means that you should definitely believe in that morality is subjective, right? I mean objective,
like
not
body
subjective.
count like should matter.
So that means that, let's just do a hypothetical. If someone, offed someone,
Right.
committed a crime and, that person was
Right.
out dead, right?
Right.
That would be an immoral behavior.
That would be a sin.
Correct. It's immoral. Got it.
Well,
So,
no.
It is
'Cause
immoral.
immoral and sin are two different things.
I mean, sin is immoral.
sin is
Any
transgression of the law.
well, no, sin in itself, it's
Sin
immoral.
means transgression of the law. So that means if you don't follow the law of God, you're sinning.
Yeah, but anything, if you're not, it's still immoral.
Immorality.
Even from secularism, it's still immoral. If you don't believe in God,
Immorality
we would
is a
still
sin.
call it immoral. So immorality is
It's
a sin.
I just
It
Googled
is,
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I didn't even have to Google it, but
And
he's on
sex
point.
is the biggest sin ever.
Yeah, so
against
I'm
your body.
saying this, right? Let's just use the hypothetical to test your logic so you really get what I'm saying. I'm saying that hypothetically, if someone killed someone, you would deem that as being immoral. Yes. So you wouldn't want it. Now let's just bring it back to your daughter. You wouldn't want anyone to kill your daughter. No, you wouldn't want that. So you also should want what's best for other people too. That's the caring thing. You said you're caring, you're empathetic. So that means that you're a person that wants what's best for other people. And what's best for other people is to not be killed. Same thing with body count. What's best for other women, just like there's all these cons to your daughter having a high body count. Guess what? There will be cons to these other random people having a high body count. You're a person that's caring and empathetic. So obviously the right answer would be then to care about those other people and what you want's best for your daughter, you want what's best for other people too, right?
Right, but what's best, what I might think is best for my daughter, I can't decide what's best for other people. I don't know.
No one said that you can't decide.
Well, no.
But I'm saying that
I don't want
being
my
a caring
daughter-
individual, right? So if you would conclude, right, that you wouldn't want your daughter to be killed and you wouldn't want other people to be killed, can you conclude to that?
Yeah, but I
Okay,
think you're
right.
misunderstanding why I don't want my daughter to have 100 body count.
I don't
It's not-
misunderstand that. We already know why you don't want your daughter to have a high body count due to all of these cons to it, all of these negative things that will come upon your daughter for having a high body count because you want
What
what's
negative
best for
thing?
your daughter. All the things that you were even speaking about, you named a few of them, right? Because you said that there's these reasons.
I
So,
didn't name any of the reasons.
well, you did. You started to name reasons of why you wouldn't want your daughter to have a high body count. Do you want to list off the reasons? Do we need to do that? I don't think we need to do that to get this point across. I'm just saying this, right? We're just testing the logic by using the hypothetical. Since you would, now answer this question concisely because I need you to understand. You wouldn't want anyone to kill your daughter. To, let's just say another word, to off your daughter. Right? No. Answer it yes.
Right.
Okay, you wouldn't want that, right? And you also wouldn't want other people to off other people's daughters, right?
Right.
Right. Got it, right? That's because you are a caring individual.
That's because
now
God says not to murder.
got it. Also, what else does God says? Not to, be promiscuous and have sex without a wedlock and all of these other things. And you want your daughter to be a good, virtuous woman. So that means, why wouldn't you want other people's daughters to be good and virtuous? You're saying that you don't care about them. That's an ungodly thing. That's a woman that doesn't have any empathy or any caring capacity.
I'm not saying I don't care. I'm saying that when I say like I don't care, like I'm not saying like, oh, I don't care who these women go out and sleep with. They want to sleep with 100 men, like that's between them and God and the men that they sleep with. Like I don't.
Well, and my answer would be that you're not a virtuous woman, because the virtuous woman wants what's best for them. They want what's best for other people.
Thy neighbor, like it states in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Do
like,
as to other people as you want done for yourself. That's what
Right.
it says in the Bible. So that means that do as whatever you want done to you and your family and everything, you want that to be done to other people. Do treat people how you want to be treated. So whatever you want the best for yourself, you should want the best for other people. That's why even in the friendship dynamic, men, we could not even see each other for months. See, homie. Months later, we can miss all the birthdays and all of that. See, homie, it's like we never even left. Women, you're all emotional and stuff. You miss a birthday. If your friend misses your birthday, guess what? Y'all enemies. It's beef. It's up and it's stuck.
On site.
It's up and it's stuck, and it's on site.
Not for me.
Dan, I need
I've
the camera.
Had the same girlfriends for the past 10 years.
I'm speaking in general, baby girl. It's not always about you. But
Well,
listen. So, do you understand that logic? How it's a logic fail?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Do you think the man you want would care about your past? If not, why care about his future? Okay. Let's start with Jody. So do you think the man that you want would care about your past?
Absolutely.
Okay. And all right. What about you?
Yes, just to know if I have like trauma. Like I feel like every man is like curious of like what is he getting into?
Okay. What about you?
When you say care, I guess you mean like would it like stop him from like being with me, or like
Yeah,
like,
or
he
would it
doesn't
just be
care
a,
what
would it
happened?
hinder the relationship? Maybe he won't take you seriously.
I don't think I don't think it would hinder the relationship. I think he would want to know so that he is like aware of like my life experience. But I think the man who like wants to be with me, it's not going to stop him.
Got it. So you think that a woman's past wouldn't hinder the relationship?
Not for the correct man. I think for some men it absolutely would. I think some men, if they found out certain women's past, it would put a halt on things. But I feel like for the man, I guess that's supposed to be with that woman, he would look at it as like the stepping stones that got her to be with him.
Yeah, life don't really work like that. Life isn't a fairy tale. So a
lives
woman's
aren't.
past does matter, just like a man's future matters. The reason why the woman's past I would say the woman's past matters more to the woman, because when a woman goes through trauma and adversities, or had too many penises, too many sexual partners, right? She had too many sexual partners. The likelihood for her to then pair bond with her future partner or current partner goes down. Statistics shows that when a woman reaches a body count between 5 or 6, the likelihood for her to maintain a long-term relationship drops down to 20%. So that means that it matters to her, because then the more partners she has, the ability for her to feel satisfied drops down. She's an unruly woman and no one can satisfy her. So I'll say it matters to the woman even more than it does to the man. To the man, it's an ick feeling. It's gross. Ew. God dang. That high body count. God dang. That much trauma. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Pack them bags. You're not for me. Only recreational use only. So what's your thoughts on that?
My thought is that men don't like women who sleep around, but then men, like you were saying before, men are only as loyal as
their
options. So if a man has a lot of option and he's slept with a lot of women, men are okay with sleeping with a lot of women, but they don't want us to sleep with men. But who are the women that they're all sleeping with? Like, which women are they okay with sleeping with when they're not in a relationship with? And then, like, how, I guess it's like,
I'm not understanding your question.
If
that question isn't connecting any dots.
Men sleep around, right? They're sleeping with a bunch of different women.
Most men don't have the ability to sleep around. It's only
what if they pay?
Well, that's.
Well, I'm not even saying what if they pay. Like, I mean,
all those guys are simps.
That's what.
Yeah, guys that pay for boxer simps. But go ahead.
Yes.
Well, I guess like so. I mean, like, sometimes I hear men talk about how, like, I hooked up with this girl this week, or I had a conversation with a guy the other day who was telling me that he was texting with this girl and she didn't put out in a month, so he stopped talking to her to start talking to another girl. So I guess what I'm saying is that I guess those are beta men, I guess you would consider them, men who like want women who put out quickly and sleep with them and go with another man. Right?
You talking about men that want women that sleep around? Those men are beta, yes.
Right. So I'm saying, like, sometimes it seems like men are okay with sleeping with multiple different women.
Because
but they don't want women who have slept with multiple different men.
Because men and women are.
Why are they okay with sleeping with that woman that, like, one time?
Because men and women are different. Men and women are different.
Honestly trying to.
So I would say that the reason why, I'll let you go after. I got you. That question, you're saying, like, well, men are okay with sleeping with women, but they're not okay with women sleeping with a whole lot of men. But you're saying that you're conflating the two, and you're saying that, well, the man that's sleeping with a lot of women, wouldn't he be damaging that woman because now they're all sleeping? That's not how it goes.
Usually the man who sleeps with a lot of women is also the man who doesn't want to be with a woman who has slept with a lot of
men and women aren't the same. Because I'll answer the question. When you sleep with a man, you are conquered. Right. When I sleep with a woman, I'm the one doing the conquering. So men don't want a woman that's been conquered by a lot of men.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So why would we want something that someone else already done skeeted in, booted in, tooted in, and all that other stuff? Is like, God dang, she got 20 bodies? Well, yeah, I'll crack, but I probably won't wife up if I have options, right?
Right.
The men that don't have options, well, they'll kind of take anything because they're out there fiending.
Okay.
But you had some too, right?
What was the question?
What she was talking about.
Well, I guess I was like, sometimes too, like now, like a lot of modern women, like men like this guy, if he doesn't talk to a woman in a month and she doesn't put out, and that girl, like, I guess younger women too, like if they see guys like girls who put out, they'll put out easier. It's like, it's not.
You said.
I think men love whores.
It's a double standard.
To be honest,
we love sex.
That's I guess what it feels like. Men love sex,
your question isn't really like.
Because it's
not hitting anywhere. You're just making it doesn't.
It's a double standard, but we are different because men can have sex without the emotional attachment, without the decrease.
Like, I can answer your question from so many different angles, but you don't have a specific question.
But like we were going around asking one question. What was that question?
Oh, we didn't.
That's what I'm.
We didn't get to that yet. Me and her still stuck on the.
Okay.
So what we're on is the question was, ladies, do you think the man you want would care about your past? So that's when me and her got into the discussion. She said, well, if that's the man for her, then he wouldn't care about the past. I said that, well, explain why. She explained why. I said, well, that's not true because the woman's past matters not only to the man, but it matters to her because she's not able to appear bond and she will always be unsatisfied. Imagine eating something and never feeling satisfied. You're going to be like, dang, I never feel full. I never feel satisfied. It's going to suck. The feeling full is like, dang, yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm no longer hungry. That's a good feeling. You settled. You are content. And women that sleep with a whole lot of men, they aren't content because they've been comparing, contrasting with dick sizes, bank accounts, height, the man that can raise her up and all of these type of things. So she becomes an unruly woman, meaning that she's for no man. She's only for herself and for the streets. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.